So I'm gonna try something new, and I don't know if I'm gonna keep it or delete it, or only ever do it this one time and publish it. But maybe talking, even if it's just to myself or technically, I guess, to my phone, maybe that'll help more because typing at times can take the personalization out of what I'm writing. And as much as I love writing, sometimes I just need to talk and vent and unfortunately cry because that's all I ever seem to do these days. But I needed to write tonight because a lot of stuff has happened. A lot of stuff has happened over a long period of time now, but a lot of stuff has happened in the last couple months especially. And a lot of things that are just becoming increasingly more clear to me. And of course, other things are more confusing, and I know that's a very vague thing, but hopefully I can actually get into that. I also apologize if you hear splashing or vibrating. I am currently in the bath while recording this and have someone messaging me, which is ironic considering the topic I'm talking about. I have someone messaging me, and the topic I'm talking about is feeling alone, which I guess that should give you an idea right there. When you live with the person who's messaging you and you feel alone the minute they leave, is that something wrong with me? Is that just like a normal human thing to have? Like, I'm an introvert through and through, but especially in the past 2 years, I've been craving that human connection. And thank you, COVID, those past 2 years have meant having less human connection than usual. And yes, I work in customer service, but being surrounded by strangers doesn't count. There's been so many times that I've wanted to reach out and talk to old friends or old mentors or old special people in my life that still have so much meaning and so many memories and so much time. It's actually still hard to talk about that. It's funny, I get all these memories coming up on Facebook in my photos and Snapchat, and I want to reminisce every time I see them, whether it's laughing or smiling or crying or rocking myself into a ball. I can't not see it and not have a feeling for it. I've never been able to just swipe away. And still to this day, I check Facebook and Snapchat and all that shit, no matter how hard I try to stop. And it makes me wonder if it's just me doing that, if someone else is doing it too. It makes me wonder if I over-exaggerate every experience I've had in my life, if I am just like some sort of delusional person who doesn't really actually understand what's going on in life and just thinks they have some sort of an idea and thinks they're this great person who helps everybody, but really they're just a piece of shit who's self-centered. Do normal people have those thoughts, or is that just me? My coworker and I were pretty good friends. We've hung out outside of work a couple times, had drinks. her and I really like one of our supervisors, and we all get along really well. But we'll both ask our supervisor in private about the same topic, and for me, I get the vague answer, and for her, she gets the detailed story. And I can't help but feeling a little jealous, a little put off that she feels more connected, more open with my coworker than with me. And I don't know if it's anything to do with me or more to do with them or her or what, but that's just one example. Like, I find most relationships in my life, whether they be family or friends, are like that. I have the person giving me the vague answers and someone else the detailed stuff. And am I the vague answer person? Like, is that just what my role is in life? Am I getting into a field that I'm not gonna succeed in because people don't actually want to talk to me? Like, is that a real thing? Or am I overreacting? Am I making stuff up? Am I sitting here just sorry. When I tell people this is a hard topic, I'm not joking. And I know a lot of people say that when they're trying to be serious, they're not joking, they're being serious. And I say it, and every single time I say it, I have that instant thought that goes through my head that just because you say it doesn't emphasize it any. It doesn't make it mean more to someone else. And it reminds me of a post I saw near my birthday. My birthday is a horrible time for me every year. No really specific reason why, I just never really seem to enjoy it. And this post was basically like, people seem to get disappointed over big holidays because they want someone to put the effort in that you would be willing to put the effort into it for that person. And it made me realize how true that is. Like, I am currently helping plan a birthday party, and we're going to Canada's Wonderland and have this huge dinner and a night out. And at the same time, I spent my birthday home crying by myself. And I had a presentation that I almost failed. And then after school, I attempted to have the same coworker I mentioned earlier over for dinner, and that ended up being a complete and utter disaster. It's like, I just want that person in my life that is willing to put in the same effort that I am. And this doesn't have to be a family member, a friend, a romantic interest, just anybody, a fucking person who can show me that the words they're saying aren't just words. That when someone says they care, they mean it. That when someone says, I got your back, they're literally holding me up. Like, I need that. I need a me in my life. Regardless if they're actually fucked up like I am. I'll take them how they come. I'm not one to judge in that regard. Or really at all, but especially in that regard. But I miss having conversations. Actual two-way eye contact. Active listening. Deep under the stars. Talking about the harsh shit conversations. I miss those so bad. I miss the free feeling of someone actually paying attention. Because I can tell you the amount of times I send a text or I send a video of me talking. Sorry, that sounded really weird, so I feel like I had to clarify. Anytime I talk to somebody, like my best friend in Nova Scotia, even if I know, um, even if I know they're listening and they mean well, they're still not listening. I just, or maybe they are listening, maybe I'm not feeling it, maybe it's on my end. I shouldn't be automatically assuming that because honestly, I am very screwed up. I'm not afraid to admit that. I'm very open about that. So maybe it's on me, honestly. It wouldn't surprise me. The amount of shit I've been through, the amount of shit I put myself through. Hell, I've screwed up literally every relationship I've ever had. Friend, family, romantic, anything. I don't know if I'm self-sabotaging or if people just literally want to run screaming from me. It's funny, I'm talking to my phone and I still feel more hurt than any conversation I've had in weeks. How pathetic is that? Oh god. How sad. You know, this right here, this moment, me laughing at myself to try and not feel the pain and being comforted by a blank screen recording my voice. That moment is why I want to help kids when they're younger to not fucking feel this way. Because I would not wish this on fucking the majority of the people I know. I'm not going to say anybody because, yes, there are some people who I would wish worse things than death on. But, sorry, that was really weird. But God, I hate this feeling and I hate it so bad. And I struggle to articulate it unless I'm alone. So maybe this is a better outlet. Maybe this is a good way. Maybe this is just, I don't even know if I can actually attach this to my blog, but I'm gonna try. I miss connection. I miss the phone calls and pacing around my house. I actually had something to say or something to listen to. And I don't even know what I'm doing right now, saying all of this, and I shouldn't be speaking like this. I shouldn't be feeling this way. And I'm so sorry. If someone actually ends up watching this and listening to it and feeling something from it, that isn't the emotion I'm intending. I can't fucking do it anymore. I can't. I am dying inside, trying. I'm trying so hard. I'm dying. I'm I'm literally killing myself. And I know it's not other people's jobs to stop me or to say something or to ask if I'm okay, but the fact that not a single person has. So, been a while since I updated you, but since October 12th, to be very precise, because yes, I remember the day. Since October 12th, I've lost 72 pounds. Which you think, yeah, that's fucking great. And yeah, I could definitely stand to lose the weight. As anyone who's read my blog is well aware of, that is something I've been struggling with my entire life. One of my biggest insecurities. And I'm almost at my goal. I'm only 13 pounds away from my goal. And it's amazing. And I love it. And I love myself for doing it. But at the same time, I fucking despise myself. Because I've been starving myself to get here. And no, I'm not just not eating. I go days without eating and then I'll eat. But that food stays in my system for a couple hours until it's gone. Because I can't keep anything down. And it's not even that I'm trying to or that I want to. I feel sick. And I know it's psychological. I don't know how to tell anybody. I don't know how to ask for help. I don't even know if I really want help, to be honest with you. I've never said that out loud. I don't know if I want help. For the first time in my life, when I look in a mirror, I don't see some insecure whale staring back at me. I see someone who has collarbones, who can do up her pants without struggling, who turned her 40-minute walk into a 25-minute walk because she's not slowed down by the obese weight she was carrying. And at the same time, I also see that I still have massive thick thighs and a flabby tummy and jiggly arms, and that my boobs have shrunk from my voluptuous double D's down to the C's that I haven't had in years. And now they're saggy and I feel insecure about that. Or that I've completely lost the ass that I absolutely loved. Or that I have people telling me just basically conflicting things about don't lose too much. Oh, you're gonna get there so great. And I don't know how to feel about any of it. And I don't know if someone legitimately brought me to someone to get help or told me I needed help or actually told me they were concerned about me. I don't know how I would react because I've never had someone do that before. And because I'm so fucked up, I might take it the wrong way, honestly. You know, it's a wonder that I scare everybody off or that everybody leaves or that I push everybody away. Honestly, like, who fucking wants to deal with this shit? I don't want to deal with this shit. It's happening to me. I'm doing it to myself. Like, if I can't even put up with it, how can I expect anybody else to? I don't even remember what I was talking about. I was on a pause to answer a message. And the message made me cry. I posted on my Snapchat story an anonymous ask me anything. I've had one person, and they didn't even ask me anything. They just said they're my friend. One person out of the 100 and some I have on Snapchat Please tell me why I have any of them on Snapchat if they don't actually want to talk to me. Like, if I'm posting that, clearly I'm desperate for conversation. I mean, clearly I'm desperate for human interaction. No one does that. So then I post who wants to go for drinks. And obviously no one answers that one. I'm honestly starting to think if I deleted all of my accounts, everything, would anyone really notice? Like, other than Zoe and maybe my classmates and one coworker. I can't think of a single person who would notice. And the classmates would only notice because I'm usually the go-to for assignments, even though I don't have my shit together. Sorry if you hear that in the background. My cat's drinking my bath water. All of my energy from this rant has just kind of disappeared, I guess. I guess that, yeah, that generally tends to happen when I don't actually have anyone talking back with me. So I'm gonna end it for now, I guess. And I'm gonna publish it without actually listening to it, so I apologize about anything you may hear or not hear. I don't even know how the sound quality is, but let's see if someone actually listens to it. Yeah, good night, and sweet dreams when you get there.